Do you remember the most productive daydream you've ever had? When you're just kind of staring up at the ceiling thinking, wouldn't it be great if I had $1 billion and I'd buy a house for me and one for each of my friends, one for each member of my family. Remember the best one of those? I don't know if I've ever had a productive one. I've had really good goal setting sessions that are really helping me out. But I spend way too much time just thinking about absolutely nothing. And a lot of these daydreams are destructive. So you might think about arguments that you've had when you were a child, and that's toxic. I keep thinking about fights I had with my 5th grade teacher. That woman's dead now. Like, she's literally dead, and I'm still thinking about the best way I could have retorted with her that one time, and I could have really showed her if I was just a little bit sharper. There is a chemical element to these kinds of negative daydreams when you're really depressed, really angry. We can medicate that. We can induce it. We can give you drugs that'll make you super angry or super happy. We can get you high. And yet you can produce these things just by the way you think about it. And if you don't think there's a physical element to it, watch a porn. Physical things will happen to you just based on the way that you think. And, just like any chemical, there is an addictive element to it. So if you're getting angry every day and your body comes to expect it, there will come a point where everything is peaceful and you're not angry, but your body will crave that anger, crave that crisis. And you probably met people like this, people who have just been through a whole lot and they have to start some trouble. They have to find a reason to cry. They have to find a reason to complain or to pick a fight, and you just don't understand it because they're addicted. They're addicted to that chemistry that's in their body, and they have withdrawals, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize that they're trying to quit because they're just doing what feels natural. You don't think of your emotions as being chemical addictions, but they totally are. And we can control what we're addicted to. So if the millionaire daydream is a waste of time and it's just not productive, and the angry daydreams cause negative chemistry that you're chemically addicted to, then what else could we potentially get addicted to that would be good? How about being productive? How's about if every time you have one of these bad daydreams where you're thinking about getting rich, you think, how could I get rich? Let's have that daydream. Let's have the daydream where I start a business and then I start slowly working backwards on how I did that. That's a far more productive way to think. That's one that's going to get you a lot further because at that point you're problem solving. How's about, if every time you're really angry, you think about not just what I could have said to really show them off, but aren't people really interesting? How can I learn this? How did that affect me as a person? Because again, you're kind of problem solving, but if you can't think of anything else, just think about ninjas. Ninjas are so cool. Ninjas are always going to be a winning element. You don't have to worry about, am I thinking about the right ninjas? Because ninjas are just a plain winner. And that might get your adrenaline going. That might get you doing something, but at least you're not raging. At least you're not crying. You're not upset. At least you're not doing something that's destructive. And you can still get your head back in order. Because I know you can't always be doing a productive thing. Sometimes you're driving or, you have to just kind of sit at your office, at your job. And so you're going to have these thoughts for a long time. It's really good to manage them. But if you ever find that you're just thinking about something that's totally not productive and unhelpful, stop right away because your life is short. And these thoughts, they do things. You have a limited number of thoughts in the day. And you want as many of these to be good things that are going to be moving you towards a better world as possible. You don't want them hurting your chemistry. You don't want them, being wasted when you could be problem solving for a better world. If you want to be addicted to anything, be addicted to success. Be one of those people that that just can't sit still because they want to do great things. Employers love these people. Employers love it when it's like, I just can't sit still. I've got to go make you money. I have to go make you look awesome. I've got to go help people. I've got to talk to people and make people feel good. You know who people don't like? let me cry on your shoulder and make you feel bad. Let me tell you how bad my childhood was, and let me tell you about how much that lady back in the office made me upset. We'll tolerate that. You get an off day. You get a day where I will have that conversation with you. But if that's who you are as a person, if that's who you want to be, that's not fun. That's not productive. And that's not the kind of person I really want to surround myself with. I want to surround myself with people who are energetic and happy and who learn. So have the thoughts that you would want your friends to have, the kinds of thoughts you'd want to be surrounded with. And on top of that, just remember that there are cosmic forces that are maybe raining down on you. But if you're manipulating galactic forces for your success, maybe you're doing it the hard way.